Hello, I am Bagel and this is Matthew and welcome back to another Kitchen Nightmare reaction. So this is part 2 of Mill Street Bistro.
Man, I've been waiting a long time to watch this one.
Do you think he's gonna change in this one?
He's got to.
I feel like if it's a full episode, it's 38 minutes.
Otherwise, I want my money back.
Okay. I feel like he has to change in this one. I would think. I don't know. He seemed like he was kind of changing. He put raw onions in the onion soup.
And we know that's the first step to being a better person.
Raw onions and the French onion soup.
That's it.
I mean, he was attempting. He was trying to put more onions.
He was. And that's the best thing he's probably ever made.
Yep. All right, you ready to check out part 2?
Yeah.
All right, let's hop into it. All right, you should be able to press play whenever you're ready.
Okay. Real quick. All right. The last episode was 40 minutes long, right?
Yes.
This one's 38:55.
Okay.
Where does that extra minute go? Do they get not you guys, but did the cable people get 1 minute more of commercials?
What are you saying?
The last episode we just reacted to, the other one, was 40 minutes long.
Okay. That doesn't mean that this would be like the same time.
This one's 38:55. This is cable television. They fit in slots, right?
That doesn't mean that it's going to be exactly the same.
But I'm saying, what happens to that extra minute on television?
I don't know.
All right. All right, zoom in on me. It's fine. You're out of this conversation. It's me and you guys now. All right, listen here. Are you zoomed in on me?
Yeah.
All right. You guys know what I'm asking. The other one was 40 minutes. This one's 39. That means people got extra minute of commercials. That's crazy to me. All right. How are you going to take another minute of their time when they deserved a 40-minute episode and this is 39 minutes? What are you making that face for?
I'm not making a face.
I'm a man for the people, all right? They deserve less commercials, and I'm here to represent that, all right?
Okay.
I'm going back in time to fix this.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready for the episode.
Okay, all right. Press play whenever you're ready.
Oh, it didn't work.
You gotta press the space bar. There you go.
Oh,
good
so
job.
it was not the escape key.
I'm struggling here to stay in this building right now.
That sign. Oh, I think that's their sign maybe, but it just looks like a blank canvas on the wall.
That's how I want to advertise my future business. If I open a bistro, just one white sign.
It's probably just the angle, but it looks
definitely
interesting.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Stay in this building right now. I swear to God.
Gordon, I got to cook right now.
Yeah, I wish you would.
Joe,
I
I
wish
need
you
a
would.
regular French onion soup.
Onion soup.
All right, the onion soup's ready.
Oh, here we go, the recap.
You know what?
Chicken butt.
I wonder if I wonder if these are 2 episodes whenever it was on TV, like 2 different episodes, or if it was like a commercial break and then this episode. There's more commercials, though.
I don't think so. I think
It's
they're 2
probably
separate episodes.
Okay. Yeah, because they are like the little like executive producer is happening again.
Why don't you zoom in on yourself and ask the people? All right, they obviously been loving this. I don't know. They haven't told us yet, but still, the zoom in effect, it's going to be working. That's how we communicate. They don't know you're talking to them unless you zoom in.
All right.
Are you going to zoom in?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Since I'm talking to you guys now, how's your day going? How you doing? What'd you have for breakfast?
That's not. Get me in here.
Did you? No, you
me-
frozen.
give me
No,
a-
this is
give-
my.
give me-
No,
give me
this is
in-
my
give
screen
me-
time with
No,
them. This is my,
come on.
no, you're not in this conversation.
You can't just casually talk to them because then I can't be in there.
Yeah,
This
you
is-
can't
that's only
because
for
I'm in
important-
the Zoom, not you.
It's only for important
This
things
is
that
very
you do to zoom in
important.
for.
I was making sure they ate breakfast.
No,
and I wanted to know.
leaning in again.
Nope, you're not. You actually broke your model for a second.
I'm leaning so hard it's actually breaking my thing. You can't just use it to ask how they're doing. Obviously, we always want to know how they're doing.
I hope you had a great breakfast, a
Stop
healthy
doing that.
breakfast. I hope you had potatoes. Okay, we can continue now. Why do you look like you're pouting in the corner?
I thought it was funny. All right, you can continue. I hope you
Okay.
guys enjoyed the zoom in.
All right.
What's that? Did you put raw onions in there? I didn't. No. Why are we doing this to each other? Is this a wind-up? Look at me. Putting raw onions
Look at me.
in soup. I don't know if you're just fucking around. I'm lost, Joe.
It's
Why are you
crazy.
doing this?
You said earlier that it needed more onions. We responded by putting the onions in there so they had more of a bite to it.
It's raw.
Does he think he wants more onions to more have like a bite and texture? Because that's not. It's called onion soup.
It's just like, it's almost like you're talking to a child.
Yeah.
You know, it's like this. There needs to be more food in this, and you're like, "Why put more food in?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "You put in raw food. Do you know how to cook, child?" You know what I'm talking
trying.
about?
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of impression I got from it.
Okay. Anyway,
What's the matter with you? We send that out there, it's gonna come straight back.
What do you want to hear? That I
Take it off,
Wait,
Joe.
what?
take the
I
menu
put
off the menu?
86 it.
Do you see the subtitles? Daddy,
Wait,
take
what
it.
the- what do you want to hear, Daddy? Take it off the menu.
Why is the subtitles taken?
What do you want to hear, Daddy? Take it off, Joe.
What did he say that? Okay, hold
That's
on.
actually hilarious.
All right, hold up. All right,
gotta watch
I need to
subtitles
know.
more often.
Okay, I
Go.
watch it every once in a while.
We send that out there, it's gonna come straight back.
What do you want to hear? That I
Take it off, Joe.
He said that and I thought it said daddy.
Oh my God.
menu off the menu?
86 it. Save whatever little reputation you got left. Man. Surely you got a bit more respect than that. I'm trying to reason with you, Joe.
I get it.
Fine.
I get it.
Fine. But I am not here to show an idiot you can't put raw onions in an onion soup. I can't teach you that. That's called common sense. That in your tiny mind is not common. Come here, you. Should we put raw onions in a caramelized onion soup? Tell him!
No.
Thank you. You've got talented staff to tell you that. Ask your chef.
He always has a little towel over his shoulder.
It's like you're doing it to me on purpose. Joe, do you want me out of here? Tell me the truth. You want me out of here, I'm gonna leave.
It's like dancing Jaws music.
I don't want you out of here.
So why are you fucking around like this?
I'm not fucking around like that. You want a battle?
No.
Okay.
When I
right.
told you
But I
the
mean-
constructive criticism, you got incredibly upset and you wanted a band-aid. You need surgery. Everything I said today, you went up against.
Well, you said it in a way that anybody would challenge you.
What?
The way you said it.
You're a dictator, Joe. Your staff can't talk to you. There's not one person in this building that you pay that'll ever criticize you, because you'll cut them down big time.
You're awesome.
Oh, Joe.
Do you usually go to restaurants and rip them apart like that? That's what's pissing me off.
Joe, it's not working. You've built up this level.
Are you
of fucking
stressed?
fine dining potential.
Yes.
That is
Sounds
not
stressed.
biting with a local.
That sounds
I
like
feel
a
stressed.
stressful
so far
sigh.
removed of what a bistro
was.
should be.
Okay, so you don't want to hear what our elk sales are, how many people come back for it, and everything else.
You
know,
can't- no.
See, there you go.
No, yeah, but
There
you're
you go.
trying. The elk was inedible.
Did I say degreaser?
Or degrees. Yeah, degreaser.
What the heck is a
A food order.
degreaser?
They need a degreaser.
What's a degreaser?
It's like, well, from what I'm understanding, or what I would think, is since Gordon Ramsay was like, this is too greasy, the head chef guy was like, how do we fix this? We buy a degreaser.
That's what
and
it
he puts it
sounds
under the
like
food
to
order.
me, but like, well,
Right?
I don't think that
It's just written on there.
exists.
I don't know if it does or not, but like it
Maybe
makes
we're-
sense in his mind because it would make sense with how he fixed the onion problem. And he's like, all right, we need to buy a degreaser. If this stuff is greasy, we gotta degrease it.
Maybe it's like a little vacuum that you put on the grease and it like sucks it up out of the food. Degreaser.
If I had to guess, I always saw those like pieces of paper. They're like circle papers that you put in like things and you leave it on the top and then you take it off and it like takes the fat or the
I
grease
thought
off.
you meant like paper for like makeup, where you dab your face and you take the grease off your face. But food. Why are you glaring? what are you getting glaring about?
I've been liking that bit. It's a good time. Okay.
Inedible. Inedible. But it's not just the elk though, Joe. Do you understand? I've got bigger and more important things to focus on than elk. I've got to start off at the bottom. And right now, you won't listen. And that's what's making my life a fucking nightmare.
But when you sit there
Kitchen nightmare.
And you went off about every
Yeah,
fucking thing
yeah.
in there.
You've been
in front of
defensive.
everybody. No, I wasn't defensive. I was respectful to you.
No,
Until
you were
went off
defensive.
on it.
I'm here to help you.
Then fucking help me.
Well, then stop being in fucking denial. You're so tight and so bound up with the ambition, you're not seeing the reality of the heart of the problem.
I agree with that statement.
Aw.
That statement I agree with. That I am so bound up. That I'm not seeing. I agree with that.
Aw.
But don't tell me that I'm not doing it because I'm fucking lazy. I want people to come in here and say, man, Joe, you're really doing something.
Good, but it's not working currently, Joe.
Right, I agree.
But you're not telling yourself enough of it. Because your staff are shit scared to tell you.
I am telling myself it, but we're in this group. We got blinders.
At least he's seeing something, though.
Well, maybe. This seems like a yes man kind of situation. All right, it feels weird. I feel like he's just telling him yes to make him feel better.
Maybe, but he also seems a little upset about it, and that sounds like he's kind of like trying to communicate.
We'll see. We'll see.
He just doesn't want to be called lazy.
That's the word that pushed him over.
I mean, a lot of people don't like being called lazy, especially if they actually do care about what they're doing. They're like, no, don't call me lazy. That means I'm not doing enough.
Well, hopefully. We'll see.
Son, but I do want to make it better. I want this restaurant to be a quality restaurant for everybody, not just Joe Nagy. For these people in here that stuck with me and did put up with my personality. That's what I'm asking you, man. Help me. I'm asking.
That's the most sincere and the most honest I've heard since I've been here.
Doesn't feel sincere.
You don't
Shit
think
day.
so? It kind of seems
No.
like it a little
We
bit
start
at
a fresh
least.
day.
Feels
I'm
scripted.
willing to do that, Chef.
We draw a
I'm
line in
willing.
the sand.
Let's draw a line in the sand.
Good night.
Good night.
With Joe finally admitting to Chef Ramsay
Look,
that he has
it's not
lost sight
completely
of
white.
some of the
It
problems.
was a
Yeah.
sign
Take a
this
seat.
time.
I want you to watch
It was a
something.
sign.
Chef Ramsay
Is that a
begins the day with a
workout thing?
plan.
What is that in the corner? What is that?
That's an ironing board
Oh, it is an ironing board. I
or a
thought,
skateboard.
yeah, I thought it was a skateboard at first, and I was like, but there's no wheels, and I'm like, wait,
You don't need
Is
wheels.
that some kind of workout
As long as you
contraption?
believe.
Maybe it's a hoverboard. He has the first hoverboard.
He nailed it.
Yeah, I did.
Chef Ramsay begins the day with a plan to show this owner some of the issues he doesn't even realize he has.
Tough day yesterday.
Oh.
That was a hard one.
Yep.
And I wanted to talk to you guys.
I guess that's a good way to have them like speak their mind without being worried about like him yelling at him. Basically, it's just have it recorded and he can watch
Yeah.
it later, and he has time to calm down after you heard it, so you can't get angry with them.
Fair.
I think that's a good way to deal with someone with like anger and defensive kind of issues.
Mm-hmm.
Without Joe around, because I need to hear the good, the bad, the ugly.
And the ugly.
And I'm not talking about Skinny the goat.
Yeah.
Who's going to start? There's no formalities here. This is wide open. You shouldn't be.
Look at that goose. Wow, goose head.
I thought you were talking about him for a second.
No, not
I was like,
him.
what the fuck, dude? That's rude as shit.
The goose head.
I see it now. I see it.
I like it.
I think it's a beer tap.
Yeah, I think it is.
Scared of Joe. Because I've got your back. Help me. Amy.
I think Joe is at fault for the lack of business because of the way he berates the staff in front of the customers, it turns people off and turns people away.
He needs to control his temper. He was cussing at me right here in front of the door and then dragged me into the kitchen and started screaming at me even louder. So I might as well have been sitting right out here. And I mean, everybody witnessed it, and my table was so disgusted they just wanted their check to leave.
I feel like that's also really embarrassing for her too.
Yeah,
And-
it's embarrassing for everything.
Yeah,
Like the business, her, the customers. Bad.
That's just, yeah, that's a horrible work environment.
Yeah, you gotta do the proper thing and yell at them in the freezer when no one can see you.
Okay, great.
And it freezes their tears in real time.
So then it's not like they're crying.
Yep, it fixes everything.
And they left me a note, you know, telling me to keep my chin up and that I did a great job
Aw.
and everything I was supposed to do. And I had left that note to Joe, and he would tell me, don't let that get to your head when people tell you you're doing great, because there's always mistakes being made. It was to the point where I
That's
ended
so rude.
up having to go into the back because I started crying, and I didn't, you know, I just didn't want to be like, I don't know. I mean, and we have Joe constantly saying, well, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. We all get flustered, and, you know, and I let it get to me.
Yeah. Kaylee, that's terrible.
It is.
Moving forward, why does he think his food is good?
That's my main thing, because there's stuff that's been questionable, and he's like, oh, that's okay, you know, that's okay, we can serve that. And I just wanted to say, no, we can't serve that. But in his mind, it's okay.
How do you rate the food out of 10?
2 of being generous.
2?
He loves to hear the praise,
Being
but
generous.
he will certainly go up against anybody that has anything negative to say.
The guy that was sitting there across from you while you were having lunch, he said he would send it back, but he doesn't want to listen to Joe yell at him.
If they see Joe's vehicle outside, they'll go somewhere else because they don't want to be bothered at their table.
He'll talk and talk and talk to the table the entire time they're here about himself.
Joe feels that this is his house and these are his dining guests and they want to hear all about him.
Which is nothing worse when you're trying to eat
And
dinner.
then we're told to give him a minute when it's our table. We're trying to service them and trying to do what we are our job, and then we get yelled at and ridiculed in front of them.
Wow.
He yelled at me saying, when I am with the table, we are in a meeting.
What?
Seriously? Rebecca, what's he holding a meeting over? What's he talking about? Himself.
How'd you get through?
Surprised they all haven't left. You know, at this rate, I don't know how long this has been going on for. How has he stayed open this long? If everybody hates his food and the customers hate his food and the staff hates his food, like how do you stay open?
I don't know. I mean,
You don't know?
I'm so sorry. I feel like sometimes you just don't know when to quit. Sometimes you stay for like I don't know. Whenever I was like in the most recent like toxic work environment, I stayed because I wanted to make sure like my coworkers were fine. So like, and then eventually we all quit. So
We did it together.
And then it was fine.
That's why you stay, to convince everybody else to leave at the same time. That's the right answer.
Joe, how do you get the message across to him?
We don't. We get told what to do.
We have meetings all the time, but it's usually him telling us what we've done
directing
wrong.
us to what we should and shouldn't do. We've all been ridiculed. We've all been belittled. We've all been screamed at and cussed at, and we're doing everything wrong.
It's hard. It's hard because we want to see this restaurant
Sure.
succeed, but there's just times when you can't take it, the stress. I mean,
How many of you thought about quitting at any one time?
All of them.
All I ever want to tell Joe is just to back off, not to ridicule every single thing.
We're a lot more productive if we don't have all the extra chaos.
and stop blaming us for his
You
inadequacies.
screwed it up. Quit yelling at me.
Joe doesn't want to take responsibility.
He would
for
tell me
himself.
He's gonna explode in the other room.
Choke Joe out due to the way he was talking.
Yeah, he needs to back off.
I mean, at least he's listening still. Like, I feel like he could just get up and leave whenever, but he's like actually listening to what they're saying.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
that's
it could
good.
be. This could be a good reality check for him.
Yeah.
In order to get through to Joe,
We've all been screamed at and cussed at.
Wow.
Chef Ramsay has
Wow.
asked the staff to talk about some of the problems at Mill Street Bistro.
My dad wanted to choke Joe out
What?
due to the way he was talking to me.
And most of them point the finger at the owner.
He needs to back off.
Oh my God. Well, I do have a confession to make. Joe has been listening.
Oh, he's
And you're all
listening
dead.
to he's listening to him live, I think.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a recording.
I guess it could have been a recording.
Originally I thought it was a recording, but I think he's listening to them live right now.
Yeah, they kept cutting back to him. Otherwise, I think it would have just kept having him watch them and then just cut like him talking about it.
I guess that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still feel like that's like a good thing to do because then they feel free to talk about like what they're having issues with, and then he can't yell at them until later.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it's more impactful like live too because you're seeing it in like happen instead of like watching a recording of it where it feels like it's already passed where it's happening like right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then he gets to see their reaction too, and he's like, "Oh, he's been listening."
Mm-hmm.
Then it kind of shows that they're kind of uncomfortable with them too.
Yeah, this guy looks like fuck. I'm gonna die,
Yeah,
man.
I know.
I hope that he takes it well. I hope he understands the negativity he's brought on your shoulders. I'll be back in a second. Don't move.
Here we go. Oh, God. I'm scared. Well, gotta go find a new job.
Follow me.
At least they're all there together too.
Guys?
I like to meet somebody.
I was sitting upstairs listening, and I gotta say that what has happened here ultimately is my responsibility and my fault. I don't think that I'm a bad person in heart, but I'm tough, maybe a little bit too tough for this business. I need to soften up. We got a lot of work. A lot of things need to change. And if that means that I need to change, and you need to change, and we all need to change, we're gonna do it.
Well,
Joe immediately went to, we need to change.
yeah.
It's not gonna work.
he was doing pretty solid. He's like, I need to change. You guys definitely need to change because you guys are fucking up a bunch. I'm like, okay, all right, let's chill out here, Joe. All right.
100% behind changing. Because everything that this restaurant stands for today is you, yet it's been propped up by your team. Are you 100% committed to change?
I'm 100% committed to change whatever needs to be changed.
Yeah, it does kind of feel weird though. Like
I'm
it doesn't
telling
feel
you.
like that's 100% honesty.
No, it feels
feels
like he's
like-
just feeding him what he
Yeah.
wants to hear. Because it's like, are you 100% ready to change? He's like, I am 100% ready to change.
Yeah.
And we're like, why did you say it like that? Why don't you be like, yeah, I'm ready
it
to change?
It feels like he might be saying stuff just to make him happy.
Yeah, so that's what I was going at earlier.
Yeah, but some parts it sounded like he was actually trying to communicate. But now it just feels weird,
No, it
especially
feels
since
weird.
he
It
dropped
feels
the
forced.
"we need to change."
Yeah, he's like,
So
you
I'm
guys
like,
need to change. I need to change. You guys definitely.
Mm,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
All right, let's see. Put us in, coach.
Make this restaurant to find its potential.
Then so am I. Okay?
Do I think that he took it all in? No. Do I think he's gonna change? No. Do I think this is even gonna help at all? No.
1 second.
With Joe now seemingly ready to change, Chef Ramsay is ready to
Seemingly.
illustrate how Joe's overpriced menu is alienating the locals in this small town.
One of the things I've heard over and over again is that your place is not inviting enough for your average local. Too pretentious and too expensive. It's way out of their comfort zone. If a young couple want to come in here to eat, they're going to walk out of here spending minimum $100. That is a lot of money, yeah?
It
That's
is.
so
Lot
much
of money, yeah.
They could spend $100 here and put it in that cash register, or they could go to a local grocery store and get this. Let's just have a look at. Delicious ribeye.
Potato.
Choice. Amazing corn.
Corn.
Wow. Fresh tomatoes, yeah? And
Tomato.
some salads, some cheddar, pork chops, potatoes. Ooh.
A lot of
grand.
food.
I mean, that's
For
a
$100,
lot
yeah.
of food, right?
Potato.
That all came to $89, 73 cents. Oh,
That's a good way to show it, though.
sorry, look.
Yep.
Bottle of wine as well. That's what I spent my last $11 on. Just a little bottle of wine. What I'm trying to say is for $89,
He doesn't seem to care.
No.
Minimum 5 good evenings in with some bloody good food. That's what you're going up against. Why would you come out?
It's a very good question.
Joe, people today want value. And when you pitch that you're the most expensive restaurant, nobody can touch you, you've already shot yourself in the foot.
Agreed. We're expensive. We're too expensive. Chef's correct.
It feels weird.
It does. I'm glad you're on board with this. I thought I was gonna be going at this by myself and be like, hey,
No, at
this doesn't
first,
feel
like
good.
it felt like he was like wanting to change because like he put onions in the soup, and I'm like maybe he just doesn't understand. But now it's like it feels very strange.
It feels like he's trying to fit in with the group. He's like, hey guys, come on. Obviously, whatever he's saying is right. We gotta listen to him.
But what would be his like goal for doing that? Like just to
I don't know. Just to get him out, and then he'll go back to the way he was doing it because he's like, this isn't
But
actually
he
gonna
could
help
easily
me.
just tell him to leave, and he would leave.
Yeah, but maybe he's helping that the TV spot will be
Well, maybe push it. Maybe
maybe
this is his, he
Maybe.
was trying to change his reputation a bit.
maybe we'll find out.
don't
Let's
know,
keep
yeah.
going.
It was a point well taken, and I'm always willing to learn more.
Time to move forward, and I mean
That
move forward
feels
in a big
weird
way.
too.
We're going to cook some specials. It's going to be on
Sus.
tonight's menu, and it's a small step in the right direction. Okay?
Wait, bird. Bird.
That's a red herring.
No.
When was the last time you had a burger on the menu?
We've never.
Never. And as a bistro, yeah, why would you not have a burger on the regular menu?
Chef, when I did talk to the staff, they didn't want a $10 burger. They don't want to sell it.
Not the staff.
Right, but that they were
Customers.
right.
So the staff didn't want to sell a $10 burger.
Right, they felt that like
Is this BS?
No.
Come with me.
Okay.
You cook my.
What is originally? How much is their burger normally? Do they have a burger? Where did
I
this
don't thi-
burger come from?
Well, because it's probably like something easy and cheap that you could make that you could sell
Oh.
that people really enjoy. So he's probably like, why aren't you selling this like universally loved thing? Everybody loves burgers, for the most part.
Yeah, you could also do an elk burger.
That's what. Yeah.
And people would
you
be
could
like,
also
"Oh,
do an elk
that's a
burger.
cool combo. Let me
And you
buy
know what
that."
you can put on it?
Mushrooms.
Baby carrots.
No.
Play.
Where's the team? Right, I asked Joe, when was the last time we had a burger on the menu? He said, the staff don't want to sell a $10 burger. Is that right?
What?
No.
No.
You're not anti-selling a burger.
No.
Every time I smell BS, I'm going to go for you. Let's go.
Can I interject something?
I'm busy.
That's such a
Can I-
strange excuse. Well, the staff doesn't want to sell a burger.
Well, it's
But
never his fault. Is what we're getting at here. Jesus.
After that, toast the buns? Yeah? Yep. Nice. What's that? Looks like walleye. Exactly that. Congratulations. By the way, it's fresh.
We serve fresh walleye.
Uh-huh. So when you knew I was coming here, you gave me a trio of frozen fish of the day. Why wouldn't you get me the freshest, local, #1 fish?
You're right, Chef. This is local to the area. We should serve it more.
Local to the area, it's the #1 already available.
I hate to say it, but Chef.
It felt like an NPC line, is what it feels like. You're walking into the Skyrim Tavern. It's like, can I have your? This is the freshest walleye we have. We got it just today.
So it's the famous local fish.
It's the
Got from
famous
the
local
pond
fish.
outside.
And that's if you keep mashing the button to keep talking. It's the famous local fish. and then at some point you go too far and he repeats the first line all over again. That's what this feels like.
Ramsay is correct.
With the
Stop!
walleye, I want to serve your little corn cake. Cheerful, right? Easy to do, yeah?
They look like
Green
mini
beans,
pancakes.
seasoned with some fresh
Ooh,
chives.
those look
They're pretty
good.
cute.
A little bit
Yeah.
of freshness to it. If you're going to use herbs, then cook with the herbs.
Herbs.
Don't garnish with the herbs.
Don't garnish.
Ooh.
No, cook with them. We're a bistro. Unintimidating, exciting food,
Ooh.
served at cheap prices with some real good flavor, right? That's the secret of a bistro.
Ooh,
Yeah.
look how good that looks too. Are those beans on it?
I Oh, green beans? Maybe those are green beans. I thought
well,
that
those
was
are
asparagus.
green beans. I'm talking about it looks like baked beans, but I think maybe that's
Oh.
mushrooms.
Or nuts, cashews, even pecans, pecans. I want one of those corn things. Corn pancake. What is that thing?
I think it's potato.
What, the thing that's underneath, the yellow
I'm
thing?
pretty sure he said potato, did he not?
I thought he said corn thing.
You think he said corn thing? Here it says
Yeah.
corn thing.
I think he said corn thing. It was corn thing.
Hold up, we'll see. We'll see.
All right, it's all right. It's all right. But we gotta skip
No,
ahead
no.
afterwards because we're going
Okay.
quite a way back.
No, we're
Corn,
not.
corn cake. Corn cake.
Okay, you're right. It's not potato. It looks like a little pancake. Like
Corn cake.
You know those like little mini pancakes you get as like on the freezer, and it's like one of those like
corn
dipping pancakes.
Corn.
Right? Easy to do, yeah? With them. We're a bistro. Unintimidating, exciting food.
And cheap.
Served at cheap prices with some real good flavour, right?
With some real good flavor.
That's the secret of a bistro. The burgers. How to present a burger. We'll start off with a strong base, some lettuce,
Yep.
protect the bun. That's it. From there,
Oh, you do less on bottom.
caramelized onions. So it's a
Oh,
rich,
Oh, on top.
roasted onion.
I
Yep.
love
With
onions.
aged balsamic
I
vinegar.
also love onions.
Along with the
Oh, that's
burger.
what those are. Those
Oh,
are onions.
balsamic vinegar. Like onions on a burger? Sounds pretty good.
Onions always go on a burger
Yeah, but balsamic vinegar. I love balsamic vinegar.
for some reason.
I could drink that. I love
Okay.
balsamic vinegar.
Thank you. Nice.
Ooh, that looks like a good burger.
Yeah, it does.
And protect.
They need
From
some
there,
mushrooms on that.
Touch more
Mm-hmm.
lettuce. And then I've got a sort of Thousand Island special sauce. Think
Ooh.
about
Oh, this is a Big Mac.
Yeah, hot. Nuts to the cheese, yeah? Toasted bun. I can look at my burger and identify what I'm eating. See what I mean?
Yes.
Through there.
Pickles.
Nice.
And a pickle.
Not a
Handful of
lemon.
fries.
Pickle.
Not a
On the
lemon.
burger. Two
Pickles.
specials.
We're upgrading
Oh,
here.
French fries.
So, tonight's specials. Local. Fresh. Delicious. Walleye.
Oh, he's feeding
And
it
then
to
we
the
have a classic
staff.
burger.
I mean, yeah, you gotta have them
Oh,
test it.
Awesome, chef.
How appetizing do those burgers look?
Delicious.
I'm not big on burgers, but I'm going to give him his accolades. That was a very good example of how we need to recreate the bistro.
Oh my goodness.
Is that not amazing?
Chef
I don't
Ramsay
like
is using
burgers, he
tonight's dinner
says.
service to test the new specials. He is hoping to confirm what he believes is the new direction for Mill Street Bistro.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Is he gonna be sad they took down the sign?
Good evening. How are we doing tonight?
Good.
I will take you to your table.
I'd like to introduce tonight's specials. We have the burger, and we also have our walleye. I want to get the burger.
I'll have the walleye.
It's just called the burger.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so we got a bistro burger medium well and a catch.
And another bistro medium. You got that?
Burger.
Mm-hmm. Burger sounds pretty good.
Got the onions, everything on there.
What's that?
Are the onions on the bottom?
This goes on top of that.
Lettuce, onions, burger, lettuce, sauce.
Pardon me?
He's
Lettuce,
learning.
Onions, burger. Lettuce, sauce.
He should write it down on a sticky note.
Touch of sauce.
Stressing me out a little bit. Sauce.
He didn't put the
Lettuce,
sauce.
onions, burger, lettuce,
He forgot the
sauce.
sauce.
Can you just
The sauce is the
reiterate
most
that?
important part.
Just show me again one more time.
Absolute definite. Yep, first, lettuce, that's it, on the bottom. Wait, onion jam, remember? Touch onion jam on there.
Onion
On top.
jam.
That's it,
Oh.
lettuce
Onion jam.
And sauce. What table number?
Pickle.
This is going to be 24.
Oh, he knocked the burger.
Oh,
He knocked
he's,
both the
he's
burgers.
getting
Get
nervous.
the burgers and other
He's getting
offerings
nervous.
ready for the customers.
Those look really good though.
It's really good. I really like this.
Next after that, Joe, what is it? Go.
Why are you stressing?
because all right, so he's definitely trying to do at least look like he's improving, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully he's actually trying to, and this he's just not sure how to actually be decent, and it's just a new thing for him, so that's why it feels insincere. But like him hitting like he's not like used to the tips of the like sticks that go into the burger. So like it's he's just getting a little
Maybe
flustered.
maybe he's just like nervous and stressed a little.
But he was like, can you run it by me again? He's like, absolutely, definitely. So far so good.
What ticket is
Yeah.
that? Burger? Where was that going?
That is table 50.
50, thank you. Who's 50, please?
Wait, my appetizer haven't went out yet.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, come on, guys.
My entrees were up before my appetizer was up because Joe stabbed the ticket without serving my appetizers.
Joe, 2 seconds.
What's the
please.
appetizers that they have?
Joe, what are we
I don't
doing?
know. We gotta see the
Why do
menu.
we sell that then if we haven't sent the appetizer? Look at. Joe, please. Joe.
He's ignoring him.
Joe, I'm talking to you. Joe. No answer.
Wow, he's really pretending he's just not there.
Jeez.
Do you think he's in a panic or do you think he's annoyed? It almost feels like a
honestly,
panic to me.
It does. It feels like a child is in trouble and he doesn't want to like. It's like when you yell at your dog for like eating your food and then he gives you that side eye. Except he's past the side eye part and he's just like, if I just pretend he's not there, he'll forget this ever happened.
Walk in, no one's saying anything.
I'm hoping one of these are mine for 53.
What are we waiting on that table, Amy?
This fish is not going with this. None of these fishes are going with this ticket.
Guys, none of these fishes are going with the ticket you just sent.
There is just absolutely no communication coming out of that kitchen. And Joe is just completely shutting down.
Oh, what did he drop? What was that? What was that even?
No, don't stop, but talk. I'd like you to step up and man up a little bit.
Man up. We're
This
trying to get
fish
this
here,
out.
what's it for?
It is for this table. Tommy's doing the saute.
Talk
He's on the
to them
saute
then.
right here.
Talk
Tommy,
to your
talk
staff.
to me. You talk to me. Where's the ticket for this?
You stick a fucking sign up there saying quiet. Don't say anything.
Where's the ticket for
Help
this?
your servants.
I just gave the servers the tickets.
So
For
this
that
here.
table,
Can
correct.
we complete this table though?
Yeah, he's on that side.
Help
over
him
there.
there.
I'm helping him. I got the other
You're
four.
not. You're screwing him.
There's so much happening right now.
The kitchen is chaotic when Joe is in it. Tom can't work. Nobody can work. It's just insane.
This is carnage.
It is.
We haven't got our
Look how those knives are like organized on the wall.
I kind of like I always like the magnetic knives.
Is that what that is? Well,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
okay. Well, I'm talking
magnet
about the
strip.
two that are like entwined with each other.
Entwined.
I
Yeah.
don't know how else to explain it. Like it just.
I mean, I got what you meant.
I guess, yeah, they're
it's just-
magnetic, but
I don't know why they're up there and not down with the other ones. I don't know if that's
it feels
timeout for the
weird.
knives.
Yeah. It just feels strange.
We haven't got our entrees yet.
How long have those young guests been waiting for that burger?
The order went in right around 6 o'clock.
An hour and a half.
Burgers.
An hour? They were waiting for an hour and a half for the
One,
entrees?
3. Joe.
Jesus.
We try to save this. 4. Can we bounce back, please, Joe?
We're just waiting on. What do you need over here?
We need an elk quesadilla. That's really what I need.
Okay, why don't you finish what you were doing?
I'm doing the.
Okay, I'll do the quesadilla. Hey, want to see how we make this crap?
I haven't got the appetite, Joe.
I know, because you wouldn't come over here and
What?
say, don't get it that crispy or don't do that
What?
with it.
What? He's asking for the appetizer, not. What do you mean? How is telling you it's not too crispy? How is that gonna get the appetizers out? Why are you blaming him?
I am in pain again. But now it's for a different reason. Instead of him being arrogant, now he's just
He's putting the
shutting
blame on
down.
someone else, and yeah.
He is. He's fallen back. Maybe I don't know. We have less than 20 minutes to fix this shit, and I don't know. We have a different menu, but I don't know if you can fix this, man.
I feel
think
like
you just
at
gotta
that
get him out of the
point-
kitchen.
At that point, just send in all the food that you already made to the tables, and then work on the appetizers, or the ones you're behind on. Don't keep going and forget about them.
Yep.
I don't. Okay.
I mean,
Yep.
that's what
What
we're
the
looking
fuck
for.
are you on? What the fuck are you
Oh,
on?
you
I won't come over there, say, get that a bit crispy. An elk quesadilla, you want confirmation that it's a fucking good dish? When are you gonna pull your head out your fucking asshole? If a man that stands there and boasts about his fucking farm and his goats, and you want me to talk about this? Seriously?
He almost looks
Wake up,
sad.
Joe. You're joking, aren't you?
He's hard to read.
These, you know what I'm saying? I know you don't like the dish.
It's disgusting.
He gives me
Joe.
like the vibe of verge, like he's about to cry, like he's on the verge of tears, but I don't know if that's what it actually is.
Maybe that'll happen.
Like it seems like he's like shutting down and he's like very sad and stressed.
It could be. Could be.
So you wouldn't give me any input on it.
Get rid of it.
You want me to get rid of it right fucking now? And that's
Now we got anger.
We don't have it.
Oh, here we go.
No, we
Maybe
don't have
I
it.
was
we
wrong about him about to cry. Maybe it's him about to snap.
Gosh, how did this get painful again? I thought we were on a good track, man. We started off this episode with at least some kind of direction. With at least we were questioning if it was gonna get better or not. And now I'm like, wait, maybe we're back to where we were in the first episode. And now I don't know if it's getting better or not. Now I'm just confused. And now I want a burger.
Burger does sound good. With
Yeah.
mushroom burger. I love
Sauteed
mushrooms on my
sauteed
burger.
onions, Thousand Island Justin, lettuce, mushrooms, lettuce, onions, burger, lettuce, sauce,
Pickle.
pickle.
Yes.
We don't have it.
Here we fucking go.
Make yourself clear.
Stop asking such ridiculous questions. Come over here and tell me it's crispy. Are you that stupid?
So don't fucking serve the thing, right?
Whose restaurant is it?
It's my restaurant
Then
and I'm
act
asking for
fucking
help.
responsible.
I'm asking for fucking help.
Then wake up.
You wake up.
Idiot.
Fucking
Ew,
come in
they're
here and
like
help
both
me
spitting
instead of
at
running
each
your
other,
jaw.
and it's kind of gross. Did you see the spit?
This was pre-COVID. This is when you don't do that anymore. You don't get in people's faces because people's faces are gross. Not you guys though. Zoom in on me again. Hold on. I need to talk to them. I need to let them know. Not your guys. It would never be your faces. All right. You got the best face. What? Not your face. You get your face out of here. I'm talking to their cute little faces. You guys listen to me. You have to have the willpower to see past her. Okay? Can you do that? Can you see past her? You guys got some cute faces. All right. I love it. I love your faces. All right, you can zoom out.
I love your guys' face more.
It's fine. Just get out of mine.
Asking for
Fucking responsible.
I'm asking for fucking help.
Then wake up.
You wake up.
Oh, oh, the
Yeah.
spit.
Instead of running
The
your
angry
jaw.
spit.
It's dinner service at Mill Street Bistro.
You want me to get rid
It's
of it
dinner
right
service.
fucking now?
Yeah, what the heck? What was that transition?
And you're watching the Disney Channel.
It was just angry screaming, and then
This is a good episode now. I like it.
Yeah, fucking come in here and help
Ew.
me instead of running your jaw.
It's dinner service at Mill Street Bistro.
You want me to get rid of it
then we
right
get back
fucking
into
now?
it.
And that's the first
Yeah.
one?
I would.
And Joe is once again picking a fight with Chef Ramsay.
Get rid of the fucking thing. We don't have it.
And a frustrated Chef Ramsay is ready to explode.
Stop asking such ridiculous questions. Are you that stupid?
So
I've never seen him this angry.
serve the thing, right?
no,
Whose restaurant is it?
It's my
no, he's like
restaurant.
really raising his voice
Fucking
too.
responsible.
I'm asking for fucking help.
Then wake up.
You wake up.
Idiot.
Fucking come in here and help me
Idiot.
instead of running your jaw.
You shouldn't even be in the kitchen. Get out.
Go ahead.
Get out.
Go ahead. You put it
Let's
all
finish
together.
it. Let's
You
finish
got
it.
it right.
Fuck off then. Fuck off. Yeah, and take that shit with you. That's right. We're stopping an El Quesadilla. Breaking news.
He's
in
so
Mexico.
angry.
Get out. Now we got rid of the fucking problem. Unbelievable.
There is no way in hell that they don't hear that.
Oh no,
There's
they
no
probably
way.
do.
That'd be crazy to just hear people losing their fucking minds in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna need a glass of wine. I'm gonna need a glass of wine on this shit. All right, I don't care what you got. Give me your cheapest, your most expensive, just something. All right, because I gotta let this seep.
This is the worst food in Ohio, I guess he's telling us. This guy got his head up his ass. He's saying that I'm a fraud.
You're talking.
Is he talking to the customers right
Yeah.
now? Why would you go out to vent the customers about your own restaurant?
If I'm frozen, that means I slid off my chair.
You are frozen in a very like interesting like facial expression. Can you not move?
Yeah. No, I can. I'm far down. and the camera can't see me. I feel very uncomfortable, and this is just what it locked in as. I have never.
You look uncomfortable.
I can't believe this.
Did you get secondhand embarrassment just now?
I can't believe you're talking to a customer about the shit that's going on in your kitchen. This gives me. All right, hold on. I'm coming back up. Ugh. All right, here, listen. All right, zoom in on me real quick.
What?
All right, do you know what this feels like?
Okay, what?
This feels like, I don't know if you've ever played League of Legends.
Yes.
All right, this feels like when your teammate is talking shit about your team in all chat and trying to make friends with the other team while in all chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what this is. Can you believe what's going on this team? This person's throwing, but you guys are cool. That's what this comes up as. And I want to throw his face through that brick wall. It's now activating my anger, and I cannot handle this right now.
I see you have some PTSD with League.
I need a bath.
Bubble bath.
A blood bath. Yeah, that one.
With the hamburger.
Elk is terrible.
With oat milk.
Nobody likes it, and he knows everything about any.
Did he go to multiple people, or has it always been these same people?
I think it's just.
It's just the same table?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I hate it.
I'm gonna make you watch it again.
This guy got his head up his ass. He's saying that I'm a fraud.
They could have asked him, "Hey, what's the problem? What's
There's
going on?
no-
You seem
there's
stressed."
no
and then they
way.
cut that part out.
There's no
Some
way.
people like the tea. Sometimes they
Yeah.
they may have heard the screaming,
I guess.
and now they're
I
curious.
guess they could have heard the scream. It came out, and now
Yeah.
he's venting. I guess so. Yeah.
He may have not. We don't know. We don't know. There's
we
edits.
don't know.
or
There is.
he could have went to a random table. It was like,
I'm
you
gonna
know what?
think-
I'm gonna vent to you
Nope.
about my problem right now.
No, I'm gonna leave it at what you were talking about. I think they heard the screaming and they probably saw him come out and they're like, "Hey, what's going on? Is everything okay?" And then he started venting. That makes me feel significantly better
Okay,
that
you're
it happened like
welcome.
that instead of him just coming out, going straight to a table and being like, "Let me tell you about my shitty business right now."
And that my elk is terrible. Nobody likes it. And he knows everything about any food on the planet, but he doesn't have an elk farm. Okay? There's a difference between passion and
I don't know. They don't seem like they really
No.
He's got a double dose of assholism.
assholism.
Out
What?
of the kitchen, Chef Ramsay and sous chef Tom.
They didn't even say
complete
anything
the
else about
remaining
it. He
dishes
just
in a
left.
timely manner.
Let's finish strong, shall we? Yes? Yeah. I just need to finish that off and I'm done. Tips ready? Literally 1 minute away. Next to that, what we got?
You know what? That's also kind of sad because if he's venting to random people, that means he doesn't have anyone else to talk to about it besides like Skinny. And
Yeah,
Skinny's
well-
not there right now.
Skinny's not there right now, but
No.
Skinny's gonna get one hell of a conversation when he gets back.
That should be it. Order up, please.
That's a good looking burger though.
Appreciate it. You're welcome.
We were
Cute looking town.
It's a cute little town.
I said, you're not a fucking nurse.
See, he's talking to someone else now.
I am going to lose it.
Well,
We were
okay.
doing so good. What?
It looks like the people are coming up to him and asking him stuff. Because, like, why
We
would
don't
she
know
be there?
anymore.
You think he's
Because
just like...
he could have been just sitting out there talking to himself, and she's like, "Hey, you okay? You work here?" And he's like, "Yeah, let me tell you about this thing going on here." That's what he sounds like to me.
I feel bad for him, though, because I don't think he has anyone if he's talking to random people like that. It
I'll
makes me
feel bad for him after he treats, or after his coworkers are treated better. All right, I can't feel bad for you if you're being a piece of shit to people. All right, fix your relationship with others first, and then I'll feel bad for you after.
Yeah.
Asshole. I said, you got 750 chefs that do your thinking.
It's one thing if he was sitting outside. He's like, "Man, I really did poorly here." He's like, "I don't know what I'm doing." Like if he was more on himself, then yes. But he's like, "This guy's a narcissist. This guy's we gotta keep going.
I said, you need
My blood pressure is not.
because you're so full of yourself. I said, I'd love to see you.
That's the same lady from the
I
inside.
think it is the same lady. What if he stopped her? What if she
He
was
might have,
leaving?
and I would feel even worse. I'm gonna hope that she came up to him. Holy shit.
Chef Ramsay doesn't have the balls, the power, or the authority to kick me out of my kitchen. You would have to roll your tape back, because he didn't kick me out of my kitchen. Get out!
Yes, he did. What do you mean?
Out.
You walked out because he yelled at you.
I hate this. I hate this a lot. I hate watching this show now.
He just seems like such a sad
don't wanna-
person too.
I
I
can't
feel
do
so. I
this.
feel bad for him, but then he's
I
also
can't.
kind of like an asshole.
Yep, no, he is. Don't feel bad.
I think he's an asshole because he's sad and lonely.
Yep.
It makes me sad.
Yep.
2 seconds, please. Okay.
Wow. Joe, you are making my life a misery. I've been in hundreds, and I mean hundreds of kitchens.
At least he still tries to have like a heart-to-heart conversation with him, though.
Tommy, he prepared a lot of those items, and I'm not blaming him, but I should have stopped them.
Joe.
He's blaming someone else again.
I wish I had a 3D model and you guys can watch me walk around because I want to get up. I need a pace.
Looking for a way out to justify.
I'm not looking for a way out.
Stop. I'm not going to argue, Joe. I'm not going back there. Enough is enough. You are running the business into the ground. And I'm going to tell you something really important, and I want you to listen. You cannot be in that kitchen. It's done. Apron off. I don't want any chef jacket anywhere near your chest. Got it?
That's a lot to ask for him.
It is.
Like I feel like he can't. He's not gonna give up being a chef.
Well, maybe he could practice at home
Yeah, for Skinny.
for Skinny.
Maybe he can learn goat-friendly food and feed Skinny.
I
I'm
can
sure
only
Skinny would
hope.
love it.
I can only hope.
But as it sunk in, I realized it's not about me. It's about taking the restaurant to its potential. I want to man up to this, and I want to correct it.
I'm going to get help.
Okay.
I'll see you in the morning.
Thank you.
Come in with a smile.
I will.
Good night.
Who got murdered? What is the scene?
Yeah, I know. What the heck? Why was that a cemetery?
No, I don't think it was, but it's just like
I
it gave me
think
graveyard vibes.
It's a fence. It's a picket fence kind of thing.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, it's definitely a fence.
is that what it's called? Picket fence?
Sure.
What the heck does that even mean?
Picket fence.
Is that the term? Why
I
is
don't
it
know.
called that? Why is it not just a fence? Is that the wood? I'm thinking too hard about this. I've never said that word in my life,
Just-
and now I.
It's fine. Just carry on. It's out of our responsibility. Don't zoom in.
Refusing to give up on Joe and the restaurant, Chef Ramsay stays up late, designing a new menu for the Mill Street Bistro.
Ooh, chicken.
Now, he's ready to unveil it.
Welcome. Come in, come in, come in, come in.
Wow. Oh my God.
Oh, it's like an actual pot pie too.
You
Yeah,
already
look cool.
had a stunning restaurant. The big revamp was this, Bistro cooking.
It just looks wonderful.
Oh, that actually looks
This
so
is
good.
impressive. Take a copy of the menu.
Yay.
Yeah?
Perfect.
Right, starting off with a crispy
Oh, he
duckleg
seemed happy
confit,
there.
light, fragrant. served with
I don't
pear
know. I
butter,
don't trust
frizzy
this for a
bacon,
second.
shallot vinaigrette. Next to that, a brick chicken, confit peewee potatoes, black kale, and a really nice fragrant thyme jus. Seasonal fish. You may get the perch, the whiting,
Oh.
walleye, with simple, delicious red wine vinaigrette. A local dish that is in demand. Mill Street Burger, big hit last night, substantial, full of flavour. And from a classic burger.
That felt like a fake smile, right? That didn't
I
look-
don't. He's just
substantial,
smiling,
full of
nodding.
flavour. And from a classic burger to an elk sausage burger. Slightly gamey,
Oh.
a little bit more lean. Next to that,
I'd be into
Joe, especially for you, a beautifully cooked elk chili. Really
Oh.
delicious way of highlighting the flavour and that little touch of gaminess.
It's different from what I was doing.
But you'll sell more elk doing a chili and a burger than you would do all year serving loins, serving chops.
Correct. I agree with that. It looks appetizing. It does not look pretentious that we had.
I am speechless. I am so proud to have this and not even have served it yet. I'm incredibly proud.
Good. Something I need to tell you all.
Look at that
I came to
pie.
consensus with Joe. There's no way on earth, from this day on, that he can continue to be in that kitchen.
I agree. It's the
Do
reality.
you though? I don't know.
She's
I'm
like,
not a
she's
certified
questioning it.
chef, and we need a true chef.
I came up with one very talented young man that's going to make a huge impact in your kitchen and really help kickstart this business off.
Okay.
He's the partner and the executive chefs at one of the best restaurants in Cleveland,
He just
the Greenhouse Tavern.
Oh my.
Love it there.
You love it there.
I do.
he
Say
did
good
not
morning.
seem happy about that.
No,
did you
he
see
did
that?
not.
He's like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my.
He looks so sad.
Greenhouse Tavern.
Oh my.
Love it there.
You love it there.
I do.
Say good morning to Brian Goodman, chef.
So is he just gonna help from now on? Did he just hire
The
this
secret
dude?
of success, if you can put it in a nutshell, what would it be at the
The
Greenhouse
secret
Tavern?
to success, truthfully, is local, fresh ingredients. And it's all about having that knowledge in your head. Like, be confident with what you're doing, because that's what we're going to be in the kitchen tonight. Confident.
Now, he's going to set up your kitchen. He's going to shortlist an interview to getting a chef here. once he's
Oh,
gone.
okay. He's just gonna
You have
help
a real
get one.
chef that knows
Yeah.
what he's doing. There's no better.
Brian, we're really going to look forward to your direction.
Good.
All right.
Anyone hungry?
Leave it at that.
You wanna dig in.
Oh, wow.
That is really good.
And he's great. That's a very good way to utilize
I can't
groceries.
believe no one tried the
food
pie
is
first.
Amazing. Now,
I know, I would
it's
try
not
the
That
pie
was a
first.
nice looking
Joe's
pie.
Food, but it's a food
Yeah,
that
it was.
everybody can relate with. I think that we are going to go above and beyond.
Oh, no,
that
that's not pie, that's a
Joe
burger.
keeps his butt where it's at. That is really good.
I'm impressed with the food that I just tasted. We have French
Okay.
fries.
It's awesome.
That is awesome.
Who would have thought?
Armed with a new targeted
I
menu
don't know.
and a new consulting chef,
Does it matter which way these go, Amy?
Fat to the right.
Fat to the right.
Fat to the right.
I like that.
What does
Joe and
fat
his
to the
staff
right mean?
prepare for relaunch.
The thicker
go?
fork
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
or spoon.
Chef Ramsay is spending some time with the local community in Norwalk. He is there to support the Relay for Life walk.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Working on Kitchen Nightmares at the local bistro, and on behalf of Joe Nagy, we're going to make a donation this morning to the American Cancer Society to support this Relay for Life. All of us here are connected in some way.
That's cute that he kept
to
this
this
in like
dreadful
a
disease, and we
video
need to
too.
Continue to fight to eradicate cancer globally.
In addition, Chef Ramsay invites the participants to tonight's relaunch at Mill Street Bistro.
Okay. Okay.
Should we have a little meeting
This,
with-
I feel like this we really need like a how. What are they doing now? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because there's like the whole point of the whole thing I'm questioning is like once he's gone, what's this gonna be?
Yeah, I know. I feel like he would probably go back into the kitchen and it'll just go all the way back to where it started. That's what I'm assuming. I don't think this place is probably still in business.
How I imagine it is that he's gonna keep it like this for a little bit, and then he's gonna there's gonna be one day where like someone doesn't show up for work. He's like, you know what, I could probably fill in on one day, and then it's just gonna spiral out of control. Then
You think so?
I do.
I feel like as Gordon Ramsay leaves, he's gonna go back to being in the kitchen and go back to how it was originally.
Well, maybe that's why he's hiring that young man to make sure that dude never steps foot in the kitchen again.
I guess we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
The team?
Sure.
Yeah, come over. Okay, big one tonight, let me tell you. We gotta nail this. Absolutely 100%. Be vocal. Okay, Brian's gonna be vocal. Talk to him, communicate.
It's very important when you guys come back there. Do not be afraid to tell me, what you're missing or what you need. It's communication. That's all.
Our owner, he's there to support everybody and to do whatever they want. Whatever you need, ask him.
If you need something, if you're in the weeds, verbalize it to me, and I will get it taken care of.
Good luck.
Thank
Yeah?
you.
Let's go.
All right.
Hi, how are you this evening? This way?
You know what? That cancer thing he just did, he probably told everybody about the new bistro there.
Well, that's what he said in the video.
Oh,
He
is
said
it-
that he invited everyone to come over
Oh.
to the grand opening or like the reopening.
I was probably losing my mind about thinking about this other guy. So I did not hear that originally.
Didn't process.
Okay, it was a good plan. It's a good plan. I
Yeah.
confirm.
Can I get for you? I'd like the French onion soup, please. All right.
I'm gonna do the seasonal fish, please.
I will bring that right up. All right. You're welcome.
Here we go. 1 fritter, 1 beet, 1 duck, and a poutine.
Going in the mouth.
We're going on a
Poutine?
sloppy Joe and a chicken.
Fired. Food's looking amazing.
Thank you, chef.
Keep it going.
So fritter, beet salad, 2 poutines.
Beet salad. I love
Brian's
beets.
taking control. He calls out the orders, and we call the orders back, and it's totally different.
What happened to the audio here?
Night and day.
Where's it going?
It's probably just that one interview.
Yeah.
With all this, guys.
With Chef Brian running the kitchen,
Table 12 here.
Thank you.
food makes
Usually with that kind of situation, when the audio's like that, it means the mic that they were using was probably dead or didn't pick it
Yeah.
up at the time, so they just use the camera audio.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
its way out to the dining room quickly.
Aha, we have some food.
It's going.
Very good.
Perfect.
And as the guests enjoy the brand new food,
You need anything from me?
Not at this moment in time.
the servers are enjoying a brand new Joe.
Let me take that. I'll go do the waters for you. I know what you need with water.
It is very nice to see Joe doing something productive.
If there's any wines that you can't do, especially the house sellers, let
I
me
mean,
do
he's
those.
doing
I'm
good
not sure if
here,
it's
so
because he
maybe
doesn't want to get yelled at
maybe
anymore,
there's
how
hope.
He doesn't want to be told he's doing
Maybe there's
anything
hope.
wrong. But right now, he's being great.
Joe,
How does it feel to hear a kitchen communicate like that? How does that make you feel?
makes me feel proud.
So keep it going, yeah?
Okay. Come on, what do we got here in the window needs to go?
Fish and a pot pie to 21.
Pot
sir.
pie.
I'll
I've
take
never
these 2
seen
out
like a
right now.
restaurant sell a pot pie.
I know. I want a pot pie now.
I love pot pie.
We're a little bit early with your food. Okay, enjoy.
Do you have a 21 up there,
What?
Brian?
21?
What?
It already ran. I sent it with Joe.
What?
Wait.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He took the plate to the wrong table, I think.
Oh, did he?
I think that's what happened.
I didn't know what you caught.
Communicate like that. How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel proud.
So keep it going, yeah?
Okay. Come on, what do we
Yes.
got here in the window?
So yeah, see, they changed the tone of the music, and then it gets a little bit more intense. So
Okay.
here, ready?
Yeah, I see what
Come
you
on,
mean.
what do we got here in the window
Yep.
needs to go?
Fish and a pot pie to 21, sir.
I'll take these 2 out right now.
Mhm.
We're a little bit early with your food. Okay, enjoy.
A little bit early with your food. You usually don't deliver it early.
Do you have a 21 up there, Brian?
21? It already
So I
ran.
think you
I
put
sent
it-
with Joe.
He put it in the
Somewhere else.
wrong.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
What's up?
They don't have their food.
21.
Okay,
Joe, when
Yes.
you took out that pot pie and the walleye, where'd you take it to?
21.
No, you didn't. They don't have their food.
Let's check, let's check.
21's the one that was right by the fireplace. That's 21. For him to mess up was kind of entertaining
I think we have this back.
Oh, you're taking it
Yep.
away.
because, you know, he screams and yells at us for making these small little mistakes. Well, he took a wrong table, the wrong food.
Okay, he's bringing it back. I thought he was just gonna bring it to the 20.
Well,
Wait, is he bringing
he
it to
is,
21?
yeah.
Because
I mean,
I don't know if you can really
well,
do that. I think that's a
you
sanitary
can.
hazard.
It is, but they didn't touch it.
Yeah, but you don't know that. You walked away.
You don't.
They could
But
have
this is
sneezed.
pre-COVID, where
They
everybody
could have sneezed.
is drooling in everybody's face. Let's see what happens.
Sir, where are you going with that?
This went to the wrong place.
Okay.
Okay, for a
Did it
moment.
actually sit on the table physically?
Yes.
So the person somebody saw this fish?
No, not the customer that is getting it.
But did it sit in front of anyone?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna need to drop a new fish for sure.
Oh my God.
Who dropped it at that table in the first place?
I brought it there.
The only time food comes back is when you serve food to the wrong table. It's the only mistake tonight.
So chef, we're gonna do a new fish.
Thank you.
It will be up in moments.
That was a very good example of me getting in the way, and I have to be aware of that because I am a hard worker, but just need to work a little bit smarter.
Okay.
You think?
Service, please.
Okay, Brian.
We'll take
here
it.
we go. 21. This is the bass here, and then this is compliments for the mistake.
Very good.
Good.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Brought you a complimentary poutine. Thank you. This is the bass and the pot pie.
Thank you.
Okay?
That pot pie looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
Phenomenal. I could just eat this all day. I think the Mill Street Bistro finally has a chance to make it.
Oh, that's got nice taste. Oh.
I need a Popeye in New
Me.
York on my final ticket.
But Joe needs to understand that he needs to change or the restaurant's not going to run.
Thanks again. Appreciate your business.
I think the guy just
Right,
can't run a
first off,
business.
Joe, if there was one night I didn't want you to send anything to the wrong table, it was tonight. However, we recovered and we bounced back. What an amazing atmosphere in this restaurant tonight, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what a good neighborhood bistro should sound like. 7 nights a week.
It was fun.
Joe.
Oh, he had
you
fun.
have a stunning restaurant, a stunning team. Let them do it. Yes, it's been a hard week for all of you because you have a very, very stubborn owner here, right?
Right, yes.
And if this restaurant is going to succeed, each and every one of you are going to give me a promise that when Joe starts to step backwards into his old comfort zone, you need to stand up to him. Yeah?
It was well taken and understood. I promise that I won't go into the kitchen, okay?
Stay here 1 second. I'll show you something.
Right.
Please take one. Pass them along.
Oh, they got free T-shirts.
This morning, I took part in the American Cancer Society.
Oh, it's that. Okay, it's for that.
And
Cute.
on behalf of Mill Street Bistro, I made a donation to this fabulous charity. And unknown to you, those locals that were at that event this morning, supporters, survivors of cancer, those were your diners tonight. And I'm sorry for not telling you before service. I didn't want anyone to think that it was a doom and gloom. I wanted the vibrance. No one was looking for sympathy. They were looking for a great time, and you delivered brilliantly well.
Cute.
I'm really proud. Thank you, all of you, for a great evening. Would you mind if I just have 30 seconds with Joe, please? Thank you. Oh, right. I really meant what I said to your staff. You start cutting corners, going back to your old ways. Honestly, it's going to fail.
You delivered.
Well,
It was rough.
it's over to you. Didn't have to be that rough, let me tell you, because you are
Okay.
one stubborn man.
Well, it didn't have to be, but you got to remember what we were talking about me, Joe Nagy.
Okay, I can't wait to come back.
Good.
And the last place I want
Okay.
to see you is in the kitchen.
Understood.
Good.
Thanks, Chef.
Man, your hard work.
That's what you signed up for.
Good night.
Well, true.
Say bye to Skinny for me.
Skinny.
I will. I listened to Chef Ramsay, hard as it was, and this is all wonderful, but the reality is we don't have a crystal ball. Who knows what the future holds at the Mill Street Bistro?
Who knows what the future? Maybe I will go back in the kitchen.
Joe Nagy has given me a nagging headache. This has to be one of the most frustrating kitchen nights.
He does it every time he does this when he does his outro, and I'm curious on why.
What?
I don't know if it's just his tick or something, or like every time he does his outro, every time he walks outside the restaurant, he comes out, he does a little statement, he looks down like this. And then he comes back up and he looks back down like this. Watch.
Joe Nagy has given me a nagging headache. This has to be one of the most frustrating
Oh yeah.
kitchen nightmares ever. And we made a lot of improvements this week, but I still have my doubts about Joe.
Isn't that interesting?
Will he
Yeah.
step up and embrace change, or
I wonder
is he
why.
just all talk and
It could be a number of different
Maybe
things. It could
he's,
just
he
be
could be
a thinking thing.
too.
can
Yeah.
that man
It could be.
talk
It could be.
Mhm.
and talk?
It could also be like a Cliff Notes down there, or like it could be a number of what the
Yeah.
fuck? Oh, it's just a reflection.
Yeah, you saw that too in the window.
Yeah. I was like, is that a fucking TV?
In the months
Oh.
that follow,
Sky.
Good to see you again.
Joe has kept
Oh.
the majority of Chef Ramsay's menu,
I am actually going to
Majority?
Buffalo Sloppy Joe's.
and business has been steady. There have been some staffing changes. Jen,
Okay.
Kaylee, Tommy, and Rebecca are gone, but Amy, Bill, and Mike remain at the
What?
restaurant.
I'm gonna turn this down a way bunch.
There is one promise that has already been broken.
These are done.
Joe is back as head chef.
Yeah.
That's how we do it, man.
And the future of Mill Street Bistro
What I thought.
is questionable.
So what happened for sure? Hold on, I want the thumbnail in there. Yep, there it is. For sure, he went back on his ways and they stepped up against him, and then he didn't follow, like he didn't listen to them, and then
Yeah.
they all left in solidarity.
Yeah.
That's wild. What a crazy way to wrap up 5 seconds that a man did not change. We just spent an hour, maybe possibly 2 hours, trying to watch it and trying to pray for a fucking development for this dude, and it just did not happen.
No.
Well, what a waste of time. I hope you guys enjoyed it here.
All right. Well, do you think that place is still running?
No,
You don't think so?
it might be, but I don't want it
I
to.
don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Unless he like learned to do better as like a chef and like a person. But I don't know.
It doesn't feel good, Mr. Stark. Well, hopefully we never have to do this again.
What do you mean?
Walk me out.
No. No.
I'm leaving.
No. We're gonna do another Kitchen Nightmare. You're not done with Kitchen Nightmare. I like Kitchen Nightmare. You're gonna make people think you don't
gives
like
my
it.
heart pain.
But do you like it? Yes or no? Do you like maybe that's not what I
Maybe.
asked. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't make people think you're being tortured watching Kitchen Nightmares.
I am being tortured. What do you mean? Jesus, this is the biggest roller coaster I've had this week.
Yeah, but you like watching it.
I like watching it because it's with you guys. Zoom in on me real quick. I love you guys, and I will watch anything you want to watch, as long as it doesn't give me a heart attack, because I hate heart attacks. Does that make sense? Is that good?
I don't think anyone likes a heart attack.
Right, so we should stop watching this. Next week, we're gonna watch My Little Pony.
Okay, great. All right, well, thank you for checking out another Kitchen Nightmare with me.
Thanks. Drag me off. I want to go on the other side this time. I want to go past you. Yep, here I go. I feel like a Muppet.
There's not really a door that way, though. Do you want to leave?
I'm leaving.
Well, there's not a door, so.
All right.
Are you just gonna stay in the corner of the? You're at the edge of the room.
Do I have to lean like this?
Do you want to just lean against the wall over there?
No, I left.
No, there's no door over there.
Oh,
The
okay.
door's. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Yep. Here we go.
All right. Yeah, the door's that way.
All right. See it.
Okay. All right. Goodbye. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us while we checked out another Kitchen Nightmare episode. If you have any other recommendations for any other episodes we should check out, please let us know in the comments below. We would love to check out more. And if you enjoyed your time here, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day. Goodbye!